Okay, so why are many women dying in the hands of men? Some of these reasons are very obvious and some of these reasons are actually strange. Number one, if you ask me, many men, when they approach women, they go there wanting to have sex with these women. Now, whenever a man approaches a woman, obviously one of the first things he's looking for is to sleep with the particular woman. For example, majority of the women we've been seeing dying in the hands of men, specifically in Airbnbs, these are men who approached women in public places like nightclubs, or they approached them from the internet and then it transferred into a public meetup and then they actually ended up in a private setting. And when they were there, the man wanted to sleep with the woman. And maybe at that particular time, and it's not even just maybe, actually at that particular time, the woman was not ready for that. Now, we cannot say that the woman did not know that that's what the man wants, but at the time that the man was approaching the woman for sex, she knew this is what this guy is after, but she was just not ready for it. And so this man obviously took out his anger on this woman, and maybe one thing led to another, and the woman ended up dead. Something else that I've actually noticed is when women give you sex. Now, these are now for the women who eventually give you sex after meeting in a nightclub and going to an Airbnb. They are expecting something in return. How many of us men have been on dating apps and you hear women talking about something like hookups, or they want a token of appreciation immediately after sex? Majority of these women actually believe that what they bring to the table is their sexuality and they should be paid for it. And in today's world, no woman will just sleep with you for free. I mean, there are those who will do that, but majority of the women who will give you their bodies will not just do it without expecting anything in return. And what is the most common and most valuable thing right now that a man can offer a woman? Most of the time is just money. You understand? And men think that the woman want to sleep with them as much as they want to sleep with them. I, as a man, think that because I want to sleep with this woman, that automatically this woman wants to sleep with me too. Now, that might be the case in some instances, but the majority of the times when a woman is giving you their body, they are expecting something in return, and most of the time is actually money. And then these people, where do they actually meet? Most of the time they are meeting up in public places like nightclubs and just local joints. And when they do this, they obviously are intoxicated. No one goes to a club to drink juice. Majority of the times these people are intoxicated, and we both know alcohol and drugs and a lot of anger from the disagreement will result in these chaotic scenes we've been seeing of late. So these are just some of the reasons why I think. And then many men and many women are not ready to accept being rejected. For example, you as a man, you approach this woman, you talk with her, she agrees to come with you maybe to your house or to an Airbnb because you don't want them to go to your house for one reason or the other. And when you get there and you present a sexual desire towards this woman and she rejects you, you feel offended, or you feel it's your right to have your way with her body. And you end up probably doing something of the sort, and this results in some of these cases you're seeing whereby the man is actually being sought out for allegedly unaliving the lady. You understand? Or this woman is agreeing to be with you in a sexual manner, and then you as the man, you don't give her money, and she thinks that you just wanted to use her and she retaliates. You understand? So some of these reasons are the reasons why you're seeing so many of these women, and unfortunately it's women who are dying. And the reason I'm saying it's unfortunate that it's women who are losing their lives because of this, it's simply because of one thing. When you get into a physical altercation with a man, most of the time, you as a woman, you will not win that physical altercation. You understand? And unfortunately for the man, if he is left alive, he will have to face the full force of the law for this. So if you want to know how to be safe, just avoid some of these things like meeting up with strangers and going to private places with people you just met recently. If you met them on a dating app, if you met them on the streets, it doesn't matter where you meet these people at. Avoid going to private places with people you do not know. This is either for a man or for a woman. As you can see in the previous case that we just saw this beginning of March, both of these people were injured. The woman obviously ended up dead, and for the man, he had multiple stab wounds. And from the look of things, if you truly had multiple stab wounds, chances of you surviving are very, very slim. You understand? So this can be a safety issue for both men and women, but generally it is a safety issue for women. You understand? So these are just some of the reasons why, and a little nugget of why you should probably avoid doing some of the things that lead up to these situations. Yeah.